Hey, y'all, my lovelies. Hey, my lovelies. I need people to stop. Just stop and think. Stop and think. Y'all remember when I was on my live and my phone rang and I turned it off for you guys? I'm gonna wait till some people get in. So, because I don't want to keep telling it. I'm just gonna tell it once and I'm gonna move on. So, I'm gonna see who's gonna come in. If not, I'm gonna tell it within a minute. And then, I mean, y'all welcome to come on my panel because y'all just be safe out here, like for real, for real. Was that phone call I got and I ignored? That was something important, and YouTube isn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say you guys is not important, but it is what it is. And when your state tell you that it's open, y'all just be careful, y'all. Because I've been saying it for how long, but you know what? When you see other people out there comfortable, we tend to get comfortable. I didn't. I didn't because my brain was telling me like this is not clear yet. We don't even really know what it is. And then they telling us, oh, 6 feet is too less. Now they want it further and further. Hey, how life. But yeah, for real talk. This is some real talk coming from Lovely Love. Because when I was on that live talking crap, because that's what I was doing. Now I was for real with it though, for real. But it's still crap. And I got that phone call and I ended it. I found out that one of my friends then died, 47 years old. And that threw me for a loop. It did. It threw me for a loop. And I'm like, and that was yesterday. And we weren't friends like that, but it's still, I'm 50, they 47. And then y'all know my family members have had it, other people is catching it. I'm from Wisconsin, y'all. And I don't know how many, but if you look at the news, if you look it up in Wisconsin, their numbers are going up rapidly. And I seen that I think a day or two ago or whatever, but Wisconsin, a state is a state. And you don't know when they say Wisconsin, they say Arizona, they say New York. You don't know what county, that's really hitting it bad. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss Manny. Hey, Lovey. Okay. But when they hit home, because I'm from Wisconsin, and all these dumb, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if nobody I don't, because they open up the state, the city, whatever the case might be. You protect you and your family. That's what you do. You protect you and your family. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, least give a fuck about your family and don't come around them. Don't do that. Please don't do that, y'all, because it's gonna get bad before it get worse. It's getting bad. Oh yes, ma'am, it's getting bad. And High Life and vouch for me. We stay in Arizona. They opening everything up, and their cases are going up as we speak. Y'all better get with it. It's gonna be another lockdown, but this time this lockdown gonna be real bad. It's gonna be real bad. Okay, love. I know you was safe because I know you don't play. Yes, ma'am. Girl, Manny, that pie was so good, girl. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Because if it was nasty, I'd be like, no, I can't do that. But now this is for real. I'm being really for real this time. And I could put the link down if anybody want to come up because I mean I know everybody been talking about it, but people talk about it and they still not doing it. They still not doing it. It's like, oh, they open. I mean, they out there partying. They doing all this stuff. And you know what? They're gonna take that to your household. We love our family, right? And then you want to see them, they come over because you feel like they fine. How long do it take to contract it? How is we attracting it? They telling us so much. They're not telling us everything. And that's where I feel. Exactly how life. Oh yeah, I'll put the link down. Cause I mean, my family. I mean, the family members that caught it, they getting over it now. Cause you know you can have a mild case, or you can have a case that you just one of those people that spread it. They're not telling y'all that crap, but they telling people that's contracted. But wait a minute. I hope she do. Miss Betty be cooking her ass off. Exactly. No, because they're not telling us everything. I'm not stupid, and I know good and well we not stupid. We might get over here and act crazy, but we not stupid. I'm just saying. I don't feel like I'm stupid because I read between the lines. I don't know why it won't let me put it on. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm doing some. Okay, let me go back. Let me see what I did wrong. But yeah. Oh yes, ma'am. She do. Miss Money don't be playing, girl. She be showing me some shit. I'm like, girl. And I think she don't eat. She don't eat what we eat. We eat neck bones and all that stuff. She don't eat that shit. She like fuck y'all in that shit. I don't know what's going on with ScreenYard, but it won't let me put it down. Um, no, we not stupid, Manny, Miss Manny. We not stupid, dude. They be trying to act like we are. Exactly. Yes, Mr. YouTube. And that's what people going through. My family went through it. And when I was telling y'all my family was going through, I just didn't talk about it a lot, but they went through it and they had mild symptoms. They didn't have no horrific symptoms, thank God. But now here it go again. They coming back again. She said, I don't eat liver, chilling stuff, but I will. Oh, neck bone up. Okay. The certain food she don't eat, y'all. Hey, I'm trying to put it up here so she can tell y'all. But Allah, for real, they open up the states, and y'all still wear your protection. That's all I'm saying because I didn't heard some news today. What the crap? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. That's why. But when I got that phone call on my live, I let it go. I found out a friend of ours that, died yesterday. Not going to check and none of that. So with that being said, everybody was kicking it for Memorial Day. And now people are getting sick in Wisconsin. That's where I'm from. And they kicked it in Memorial Day because they open up the state. They open up things and everybody think it's okay. Oh, I don't feel it. Sometimes it take a week or 2 weeks to feel it. I mean, and then now you spreading it to other people. And it takes shorter times for other people. Oh, girl. They was banging. Hubby said better than the... I know. The 4-star restaurant. Girl. And you know what, Miss Manny? I don't think I never cooked short ribs. I only ate them in a good restaurant. They were so delicious. And I tried to cook them one time a couple years. They didn't taste good to me. I cooked them wrong. Okay. And I think, yeah, I will watch it. But I don't think I never cooked short ribs. Because I messed them up, I think. I tried it one time. Hey. Welcome, beautiful Miss Manny.
So, about the short ribs, girl, you need to get you some good short ribs, and when you get them, holla at me. I'm gonna hook you up.
I'm gonna holla at you, girl.
And they was my best short ribs ever. I can make some good short ribs in the oven. That Instant Pot is my best friend. Like,
yeah, that's my best friend. It do it quick.
It just imparts so much flavor so quick, girl.
And the reason, okay, the short ribs is beef, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like they don't have like much bone. Like the rib is more meat than it is bone. But to me, it's like in between a rib and oxtail kind of feel. You know how like the oxtail is real, like kind of almost like gelatinous when you cook them. How they get real tender and soft.
Right.
That's how a short rib is gonna be when you
everything in my life. But what I have not cooked is short ribs or beef ribs, and they're in the same family, right?
Yeah, but the short rib is like the fattier part of the beef rib. Beef ribs don't really have much meat on them, if you ask me.
Okay.
So I usually don't cook beef ribs, but my husband love them. He just like the taste of them, but he be struggling trying to get that little meat off that bone.
They got fat on it. I like sucking a bone. I like to suck the bone marrow, all that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you would love a short rib then. You would love a short rib because a short rib is like they life. And I don't even eat beef, but I snuck a little piece last night, girl.
Girl, you was mad at yourself when you was like, God damn it.
Nah, I just had to taste it. It was looking. Most times I could cook it and I'm okay. But it's two things that I refuse to cook and not eat. And that's a short rib and an oxtail. If I'm gonna cook that, I'm gonna eat that. Oh yeah.
Oh, I got you with that, but I ain't never cooked the short rib. And I think when I get it, because I see them in the store, I'm like, I ain't buying it because I have done it before. And
they expensive.
Yeah, they are. They just like oxtails. Like you put them in the same category.
Yeah.
And they kind of taste the same a little bit, but oxtail is a little bit more gamier than the short ribs, because I had the short ribs at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And it was
they are a little more gamier, but they less meaty. You know what I'm saying? Like you get meat off the short rib.
But I had them at a restaurant, girl, and they was the bomb. And how we eat out and then we come home and try to mimic it and all that. Girl, I effed it up. I was like, never again, and I never tried it again.
See, when I try something for the first time, I look at several recipes. I look at ones that's written down in books only, and then I look at a couple YouTubers, and then I because you know how to cook,
Yeah.
you had the fundamentals of cooking down. Once you do that, then you that's when you could tweak it. So I did not do what I saw. I did a combination of what I know and what I saw.
And that's what I do. But
Yeah.
I couldn't get them. I mean, it's certain things we can cook all day long.
No,
And we
I'm gonna tell you, if you can make an oxtail, you can make a short rib and do it
and I
in your
just made
instant
some
pot.
oxtails on a video. I don't know, what was it, last week?
Uh-huh.
I think it was. Girl, the oxtail was the bomb. But the way that I want them, the way I had them, because you can
Yeah.
make oxtails and uh, uh, short ribs different. You could cook all
Yeah.
that different. And what I wanted to be braised with some gravy, and you know how to gravy with the onions and you
So
just
you probably want more instead of like a brown gravy. But I made the short ribs yesterday in brown gravy. You
I want
probably
the
want
red
more
eye
of a
gravy.
red wine.
Yep, that's what I want. That's what I want.
You want the red wine recipe. I'll get you one. I'll send one to you.
Okay, I didn't see
Because
some, but
what you got to do when you do, I think what you might have done, if you did it before, what you might have done wrong, that a lot of people make the mistake, is you got to reduce that red wine before you add the other stuff to it.
and you know what, when I did make it, I just poured it up in there instead of, like you said, reduce it.
Yeah, you got to reduce that red wine and kind of cook some of that alcohol off first, and then that's when you get the concentrated flavor you want out the red wine.
I thought if it keep on cooking, it
But
it'll
it make it whiny, like versus a sauce, it make it whiny.
yeah,
And then
that's why
if
that
you
tastes
don't do it
right.
right, it make it taste. It don't make it taste right. Cause I've done that before with a masala chicken. I tried to make chicken masala, and I didn't reduce that wine, being lazy. And that was the worst thing I ever cooked in my life. Like I was like so upset that I threw it away. And I don't throw food
That's
away.
what
I
I did
usually
to
suffer through it.
I didn't throw it away, but that's what I did. I didn't eat it. My husband
Yeah.
ate it, but I didn't eat it. He said it was
Sorry.
good. It wasn't what I taste at that restaurant. You know, when you eat out, you take
Yeah.
different things in your mouth, and you be like, okay, I can mimic it a little bit at home.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it exactly what you said. I should have took the meat out and
Mm-hmm.
sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah,
put the
you
meat
got to
back up
take
in
that
there.
meat out, put that red wine in, reduce it a little bit, right?
Hmm.
And then put your bouillon and all of the flavors that you want, your rosemary, thyme, or whatever, and then add the meat back in
But
and
you know
finish
what,
the meat off in that.
Miss Manny, I keep telling people that I don't like rosemary and thyme.
Yes, you do.
I know. I didn't know I like it. But then when I eat out, I be like, "Oh, this is good." But then when I make it home, it be like on my flavor, but then I'm still missing like and that's that
Yeah.
that be that So we can't be slipping on recipes, y'all, a little bit. I slip on them when I
Hmm.
got them. But if you get
For the
this
most
right,
part, cooking is more forgiving than baking with the
oh yeah,
recipes,
yeah.
and really just in I think more or less interchanging your ingredients versus changing the steps.
Now I want
You
you to
gotta
teach me how to
follow the
bake.
steps, but you could change your ingredients. But yesterday I put a little bit of the red wine vinegar in the short rib in the brown gravy, and it gave it a little different kick.
Yeah.
So I'll give you both recipes and let you do which one you want to do. But I'm telling you, them ribs was good. I couldn't stop eating the gravy, and that's
I
what
know,
made
right?
me
You
end
know
up sneaking a little piece of that meat.
what else you make with it? Some rice or what?
I made rice, cornbread, and then the day before, my husband had made some green beans, and we had that left over. So
Mm.
it ended up being a whole nother meal.
And you know what? You didn't even need that meat. You need that gravy right on that rice, and you just
Right on that. That's it. That's what I did.
I do that shit too. Be like, just give me the gravy. I don't need the rice. I mean, I don't need the meat. And I love meat. Y'all know I love meat.
Yeah, I don't, honestly, I don't need the meat, but I cook with meat and I eat like, sides that have meat in it, and I just won't eat the meat. But I don't want my stomach to get used to not having meat or meat products, because when you eat out or you go to somebody's house or something, you can't pick your diet. And the first time that I went, no meat, I wasn't eating the byproducts. And
Mm,
when I did, and actually eat some meat, and it was on accident, I was sick as a dog for like
yep, that's what
two
it
days.
is. Because
Yeah, so
I try to go vegetarian and then eat meat for like, I think I did it like a month. And then,
mhm,
I seen, girl, I got some fried chicken. Girl was coming out both ways, and I was done. It
mhm.
was like that for 2 days. I don't know if my body had to get used to it.
Yeah.
But High Life
Yeah, your
said,
body got to get reacclimated to it,
uh, but
and
High Life said, I don't cook without time.
yeah, thyme is
Yeah.
like, I just bought a jar of thyme, and I like that flavor so much. I forgot that I like how much I liked it, because I ran out and I didn't replenish.
Right.
And then when I did, I said, that's why I don't never have no damn time, because I use it all up. Like, I think that's one of my favorite herbs
So what you're
to
saying
cook
is
with.
the dry time is more pungent than the fresh time.
Um, it, honestly, I think I got that backwards. I think the fresh thyme is more pungent.
Than
Um,
the
but
dry.
you use more of the dry,
Um,
so you could taste it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, with herbs, like, I'm the kind of person, I'll go in my cabinets and then I forget I got the fresh herbs and they end up going bad, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
So very rarely do I buy fresh herbs unless I know I'm gonna cook with it like that day or the next day. But
That's
if
what I
I'm
do.
just buying it just to buy it, I don't do that no more, because I've wasted so much money that way.
But see, I could think I can do the fresh herbs than the dry one, like you just said. Because then
Yeah.
when I use the dry herb, I use a little bit more than what I should, and then that's what destroy your
And
food.
then yeah. I've learned over the years, like, certain seasonings I'm very, very light with. Like cumin. They say a half teaspoon, I do like a quarter teaspoon. I don't like certain spices to be prominent in my foods. And cumin is one of those that'll take over your dish.
Yeah,
And I
but
learned the
I
hard
don't
way.
I don't measure. I just know by cooking.
Smell.
Yeah, cooking, taste, smell, and I know how I look on the meat or what I'm putting it
Hmm.
in. That's how I cook. So when me trying to like I be doing the cooking little thing, I can't give y'all no measure. I can guess, but
Right.
I might
For
come
the
back
most part,
and
I
tweak
don't
a
cook
little
that
bit.
way, but because I'm teaching Demetra, it's got me to kind of measuring.
And that is so much love. I love your channel. I love y'all. I want you to do it on your channel.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting to get to my 100 subscribers, because I know if I go live, they'll come, but at the same time, like, I want to know that I'm at least have an audience.
Yeah.
That it's not just going to be two or three people. Even saying that not those two or three aren't important, but it take a lot of time to prepare and do a show, right? And so I really want to feel like it's worth my time.
It is worth your
And
time if you got one or two, three people up in there. But
right,
Paul Fish in 2000 said time is a fall herb and rosemary.
yeah.
Like in stews and stovetop, summer, no oven, barbecue time, just me. That's just you. Because I know people that put thyme and rosemary in they grill food and you be wondering what you tasted. And it be
Hmm.
I know a lot of
See,
people that
I'm the kind of person,
I just
I
tried it.
do different stuff every single time,
See, that's
and
you.
and I always like herbs and stuff on my barbecue, like, because I don't eat barbecue sauce on my meat. So I want that meat to taste like something. People that
Exactly.
that put
Flavor.
barbecue sauce on their thing, I think they just do salt, pepper, garlic, onion, like the regular
I like to
kind of
just have
stuff.
no sauce, but I want to have a dipping sauce in case I want to dip it. But
Exactly.
one
I'm a
pie
dipper.
glamour said, "Hey sis,
Hey, I'm not looking in the chat. Let me go look in the chat.
No, she finna come up.
Oh, okay. But
Hi,
I really
Lovely.
been waiting on
Yep,
somebody that I really, really rock with to come
welcome,
live because
love.
I really wanted to talk about one. You was talking about the pandemic, um, but
Yeah,
just
it's scary.
also just some statistics on police brutality. I think we're so far removed from what's really going on. So I
Right.
just been waiting on one of my girls to come live today so we could chit chat.
Well, I'm here.
Hey, lovely
I'm
love.
here. Hey,
I'm
proud
coming
grandma.
to you. You call me Grandma, beautiful.
Okay, cause you is a grandma, girl.
I am. I was coming up here. I wanted to reach out to Olive Branch because I seen one of your lives and you was like, I don't think she liked me. And it's not that. It was not that. I was frustrated that day and I lashed out at you and I'm coming to you and telling you I have no problem with you, love 50. Okay?
That's cool,
Okay.
girl. We might go out with. I might come at you, and you be like, "Girl, that bitch, she talking shit," but I get
It's
her back.
crazy.
And then I talk to you next time. I'll see you again, and act like ain't nothing happened because that's what we
Yeah.
do as human beings, as a grown person. We might
Yeah.
lash out that day, and then tomorrow I see you. Lesson, you really don't like me. You
No, it's
really
not that.
don't like
That's not the case. I
I
had to
know
come up
you.
here. I was like, Nanny, can you? Did I ask for it? I said, Nanny, can you go find it for me? Did I say that the other
Right,
day?
you sure did. She sure did. She put an APB out on you,
Did
and
the
you
girl?
wasn't. Yeah, you
Yes.
wasn't live because I went and looked. I was like, oh, she ain't live.
Because I don't want you to feel that because I don't know you and I can't never judge nobody because I don't. You know what I'm saying? You do you
Exactly.
understand
But
what
I
I'm
didn't.
saying?
I didn't. I didn't think about it. If I did say something, and I hate to say it, but girl, if I be lit and I'm having fun, I might cuss you out. I don't think about that crap the next day. Next,
Okay.
let's see what we're gonna get into today. Hopefully, be
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Cruz, I just had to come up here and say that I adore you. You keep me cracking up, girl. You got the best. I said I need Demetra, Lovey Love 50, and a snack in the middle to teach us how to drag. Not really. Yeah, teach us how to drag somebody because I need.
I don't know how to drag
There
nobody.
you go.
Nope. I just
Yes, you
Hey, Miss
do.
Cruiser. Hey, Miss Pink
I
Dot.
just cuss people out. I do not know how to drag.
Yeah. But them cousins be having me sitting in the corner like I ain't gonna drop down in her chat. Look.
I'm so sorry. But I be wanting
Don't be
somebody
sorry.
to help
I
me.
love it. I misspink.com.
Hey,
Oh, look at all my
girl.
beautiful people in here. What's up? What y'all was talking about?
We were just talking about recipes at that moment. I was telling her about short ribs, and I
But I
feel like
love
she's
y'all
scared
because
to cook them, and I'm trying to talk her into cooking them.
I know,
Wait,
right? Because
can I
I
say a
messed that
disclosure?
recipe up, y'all. I messed it up real bad. I ain't ashamed to say when I mess up.
Oh, I be
Lovely love.
messing up too.
I made me a Kool-Aid pie, and I was like, and I got it from you because Demetra, girl, I made me a Kool-Aid pie, and that stuff was the bomb.
Wasn't
Wasn't
it,
it?
girl? I was surprised.
Girl, it was so refreshing.
Girl, I was like, what?
Lovely love.
They
Since you
thought I was.
posted that Kool-Aid pie, I think I done made about 4.
I think I did three. I did tropical punch, strawberry, and the
I
lemonade,
think
something
Yep,
I
I
can't.
made
I
4. I
used it.
made 2 tropical punch. I made the lemon lime, and then I did a pina colada one.
I think
Oh,
which one did I make? The lemonade and black cherry?
Yeah,
you mixed the lemonade with the black cherry.
Oh my God, it was, you know how you put lemon in anything, any Kool-Aid that you put in and be fresh,
That's
right?
right.
mm-hmm.
That's why I put them two together. And people was like, why did you put them two together? And I'm like, because when I used to make Kool-Aid to my kids, they'll
You
squeeze the
put
lemon and
lemon.
throw the lemon up in there with the lemon.
Yeah.
Girl, I bought more of the lemon than the other thing, the
Mm-hmm.
other flavors, and they used to always put them together.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's the
I
Kool-Aid,
still do
girl.
that.
I was, no, when I found it, I was like, Kool-Aid. No, well, Juan did it. Beloved brother did it. I said, I watched him eat it first. Then he came out and showed me because the recipe is for 1 pack. He put,
Right.
Yeah,
I was like, this nigga high, I'ma do too. But it
I
made,
did too.
yeah, it made sense for all the sugar that was in there.
That condensed milk, right?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, two. But that shit was sweet, girl. If I was a diabetic, I would have died. But
Okay, I got a trick for you. I got a trick for
Uh-huh.
you. So if you don't want it as sweet, don't use Cool Whip because the first one that I made,
mm,
it was like the perfect sweetness, and I didn't use Cool Whip. I
What
made
did
my
you use?
own whipped cream.
No, we ain't that good. Like we ain't like you, Manny. We ain't that
wait a
big
minute,
like you,
wait a
Manny.
minute,
We
wait a minute.
don't
You
do
are
stuff that.
like me. You could do it. You
No, I'm
gotta
trying to hear what she said. I
you
missed
got an egg beater, like the electric egg beater.
put what in there?
No,
Do
she
you
made
have
her
a
own whipped
blender?
cream.
You made
No.
your whipped cream homemade.
Okay, everybody got this. You got a metal whisk.
Yeah, I have a
You
blender.
can make you some whipped cream, girl. I don't want to
Oh,
hear
Yeah.
about it. If you got a
okay.
jar
So you
or
have
a
to
metal
tell
whisk,
your sugar.
you can make you some whipped
Oh,
cream. You just
So we
gonna have
use
to work a little harder.
egg whites, and sugar, right?
Nope. Heavy
No.
cream. Heavy cream.
Heavy cream. Oh, well, I'm
So
thinking of
you
the
just whip
meringue.
the heavy cream to the Cool Whip consistency.
I'm thinking of meringue because you use egg whites for
or
meringue.
you can put the
Yeah, you
powdered
use egg
sugar in
whites.
there to your taste if you want to put the
You
powdered sugar.
can, but since you put in the condensed milk, what I did is I mixed the condensed milk with the heavy cream and I
Mm.
blended that to a Cool Whip consistency and then I folded in the Kool-Aid. And it
Now
was
Oh,
that taste
perfectly
that
sweet.
sound like that'll be right for me because I'm not a real sweet eater.
Yeah, it was perfectly sweet. When I say
I
perfectly
like
sweet,
sugar.
No,
it
that
was
was sweet.
perfectly
I mean,
sweet.
when I made it, because that lemon cut it, because that's an acid,
Yeah.
and that lemon flavor cut it a little bit, and it was just like melting in my mouth. When I put it in my mouth, y'all see me taste it,
Yeah.
girl, I was like, girl, I went back. I went back when my son had I ain't gonna even lie. My son put a whole bunch of sugar in some Kool-Aid. And
Hey.
you know how you come from out, you've been drinking while you went out with your girls, and you were like, oh, let me give me a glass of Kool-Aid. Girl, my son effed
Oh,
me up so bad, he put a whole bag of it. But it kind of tastes like
oh,
no, he was trying to get back at me because he was on punishment. But I'm just saying, my kids do that. My kids just do weird stuff. I'm just saying. When I tasted, it brought back memories because it was sweet. Because I don't eat sweets. So when
I
you
love.
don't eat sweets, everything that you taste is sweet. It's extra.
Yeah.
I don't eat cake. I don't. That's why you never see me bake. You gonna show us how to bake because you bake, right, Miss Manny?
Oh, I love to bake. But it's funny. I don't now I've been drinking water, right? For the
Mm.
past
Mhm.
week, I haven't been drinking juice and soda and stuff. And I drank a cup of juice and I was like, this is so sweet. But I
Yeah,
love eating sweets. Like I'm a sweet eater. I don't like drinking it so much as I like eating it.
I'm a juice drinker. I like cran grape juice, and simply lemonade, and I love it. I'm a juice drinker. I don't do sodas, but I am a sweet person. I love sweets. I love cookies, cakes, and pies.
Yeah,
and
I love it.
that's
I
my
love it.
husband. He the baker in the house, but we don't eat it all. And when
But
we
I
do
don't eat
eat,
candy. I don't eat candy.
he eat that too. And I've
You
been
do?
eating candy. The older I get, the more I'm eating candy now. I don't know why.
I'm very particular about my candy. I do eat candy, but I don't eat all candy. I don't like the real sweet candies like I used to love Now and Laters and Jolly Ranchers, but I can't eat them no more. They too sweet.
The
You know what I'm
banana,
saying?
Girl,
banana.
Starburst and
I
all of
bought me
that. I can't eat that no more.
I bought me
But give me a Snicker, I'm gonna tear it up.
see that make my teeth hurt. And then I turned around and bought some the what is it called? Swedish fish. You remember the fish?
Oh, damn. I like that. Okay, little girl.
Girl?
What do you?
See, High Life my kind of baker. I'm gonna have to hook up with High Life because they talking
Yeah,
to
what's
me.
wrong with the baby?
She
Oh
want to
yeah,
sit on my lap, lovely love.
that
She want to
part
sit on
made
my lap.
5,000 views. I was so shocked. I was
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
hope that
that's
video monetized.
huh?
I hope you monetize that.
Oh no, I didn't get monetized. That's when I first came back out.
You could go back
you
and monetize
monetize.
it.
Oh, it's monetized now, but they're not gonna pay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
They pay you for recurrent views on it.
right, right.
That's why YouTube be trying to play us, but this is my second channel. They took the first one down. So I
Yeah.
know
For
what.
real?
Yeah, they did. So I know what to do with the second one. So I was like, man, I should have waited for that pie to the day, but nah.
Well, let me tell you about the last Kool-Aid
And I'm
pie I
monetized
made.
now, though.
I'm gonna tell you about the last
Mhm.
Kool-Aid pie. I'm gonna do an upload, so I ain't gonna tell you everything about it because I gotta let you. But once again, I didn't use the Cool Whip. I used something else, and you're gonna have to watch my video in order to get that ingredient.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Nanny,
But
are y'all cooking tomorrow?
no, we're not cooking. We took a week off so we could prepare for next week.
They trying to do the summer thing, and I'm at y'all, girl. I'm
Yeah,
like,
we doing 8 weeks continuous content, 2 days a week, starting next week. So that'll be season 2. And so we've been preparing for that. So that's why we took a week off just so we could get everything together because we trying to do better than we did the first time around, right? So we learned.
exactly.
So yeah,
That's
this
so
this
cool. I think
season,
that's
stay tuned. It's gonna be our best season yet. We only on 2, but whatever. And
now calling existing, girl.
yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling
I
it.
know,
I see this going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Even if it stay on YouTube, I'm good with that. But I see us going somewhere with this show.
Said that.
Period.
I said it. I spoke it into
And yeah,
existence.
and Glamour was the first to say it, and out of the supporters believe in us. But going
But do
in,
you
me and
remember,
Demetra
Miss
always felt
Maggie,
that
we
way.
all supposed that did it together, but I'm gonna let y'all know for real. I will come on, but it's not that I don't want to mix with y'all. It's just that I don't do recipes good, and I don't like recipes, and I can't change. I can't even lie.
Okay, so we could work with that, and I definitely I understand that, but I think it's a way we can incorporate you into a show, even
They
with
have to
that
do
being the premise.
recipe, right? Remember?
Because we can send you the recipe beforehand, and
Mm-hmm.
you have
I'm
the
not gonna go
ingredients.
by it. I'm hard.
But what I'm saying is you can have just the base recipe, right? So that you know
Mm-hmm.
what we making, but you do it lovely love style.
Yeah, I do it
Mm-hmm.
simple, get it out the way, and it's gonna taste just as fabulous.
Right.
So lovely love. When you gonna make some neck bones? I
Now
love neck
look, I'm
bones.
supposed to be cooking some stuff right now in a minute, but girl, cause I'll make neck bones for you tomorrow on Sunday, love.
Oh, I love neck bones.
Neck bones and what you
Okay.
want, the smoked ones or the regular ones?
I like the pork neck bones.
I know
Mm-hmm.
you want them
And
smoked or regular.
regular.
Pork
You know
neck
what I do
bones
in
is the
mine? I
best.
put mine in my crock pot and I just put some Lipton onion soup in mine and let it cook on down. Well, I season it too. What about the season?
That's it, baby. That's it. It's so simple.
Yep. Oh God.
Onions and bell
I
pepper.
like simple food and simple recipes.
Yeah.
But you know, when I do my neck bones, I do them a little different than that. But that sounds
You
good.
know?
But you know
It's
what?
honestly,
Yeah, I do them. I done did them so many ways, y'all, in my life.
Right.
I bake
You know,
them. I
some
put them on the
people be like,
coals.
okay, I rinse them. I mean, I boil them, rinse that water off.
Mm-hmm.
I get all the gook off of it. I let it boil for like 10, 15 minutes. Get the gook off,
Uh-huh.
keep it in there. But I have rinsed them off, put them in a pot, and cooked them jokers, and throw some tomatoes up. I mean, not tomato, potatoes up in there, and some
Yep.
bell peppers and onions, and
Yep.
make cornbread. That was a meal.
Mm-hmm.
God.
You know,
Yeah, I love potatoes on my potatoes.
and you can bake them, you can cook them, bake them, put some barbecue sauce on them, put some teriyaki sauce on them. I mean, your brain can go.
Okay, love. You got my stomach growling right now.
See, I'm stuck on my turkey neck bones, but that's okay because it's a meat market out
I'm getting
here.
my turkey neck bones, girl. Don't play.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love turkey neck.
yeah, I get my turkey necks from this meat market out here. Have them cut them like they oxtails.
Oh,
And I cook them like oxtails.
oh my God.
And
Well, I caught
baby,
one time.
you
Wait a
can't
minute.
tell me I ain't eating oxtails.
I caught the fresh turkey necks, and they was like real little. I was like, how many turkeys did they make? But I had a pack of them, and I got another pack of them too. But
I see light fish. They're about to fry some fish.
And I
So
made
fry
That
it
my
sounds
cute.
good.
All you can do-
fry the garlic in the oil to make the fish. Oh, I never heard of that. High sea life. So you just put the garlic in the
See, and
hot
High
oil?
Life said all three of us need to cook on that live tour with Demetra. And I agree.
Oh,
So
what?
you gonna
Okay.
have to
That
look.
would be
I
so
got,
You
cool.
gonna have to look at what day you gonna join us, and you gotta come join us, and you cook it lovely love style. You don't need me to guide you. You know how to do it.
No, I don't need you to guide me. I'm just saying it's hard for me to commit. I'm having a
oh,
problem.
this little bad little girl. Oh, this little girl bad. This should have been a little boy. She should have been a
You could
little boy.
commit one day to us, lovely love, out of 8 weeks.
I'm trying to, but you know what? Every day in my life, when I commit to something, something throws me off. I get a phone call. My family is a trip. Y'all just don't know it.
Right. No,
My
I
family,
get you.
yeah, my family is a trip, and then I'll be like, no, I got to do this, and I'll be trying to be like, oh, because you know I'm supposed to been doing things with designs, right? Designs,
Uh-huh.
and it still ain't happened yet.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
once I
no
get,
pressure. We gonna be on for infinity and beyond. So
I ain't
whenever
going
you
nowhere if God willing. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here.
right. Well,
well,
let me
Manny,
finish
you
telling you about this pie, because I ain't gonna tell you the secret ingredient. But
Okay.
what I
okay,
did
Manny,
do,
let me
because
say
I
this. I'm
wanted
about to
it a
jump.
little
I
firmer,
can
is
promote
put
you,
some
girl.
cream
I can
cheese in
promote.
it.
You put what?
Manny,
Huh? Huh?
let me jump. I'm about to jump off because I got good news. I will be moving this week. I'm moving Tuesday. I'm moving my place on Tuesday. So I'm
Hey,
packing. So, I get a new fresh start.
that's what's up.
All right,
Yes,
love.
I'm
Okay.
happy for you.
Okay. Shake
I'm
it up.
so
Shake.
happy.
You want me to get on stream and shake it out for you?
Yeah, lovely love. Where you at, girl? Come on, shake
Right
it for
here.
mama. Uh-oh. Come on, boo. Let me see you
Uh-oh.
shake it. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, my lovely. Look. I supposed to be putting some music on.
Because, girl, they going to block the whole dang on video.
She back.
Shake it up. Oh, I'm too damn close, bitch. I'm
Okay.
too.
Go, lovely.
All right. Wait.
Lovely don't care.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. All right.
Hey. Go, lovely. Go, lovely. Go. Go, lovely. Break it down. Twerk it. Throw it in a circle for me.
I got
She be getting it.
Hey,
Hey. One time.
What you do, y'all? Y'all want to
back
see?
it up one time. Back it up once. Hey,
I'm
Wait,
trying
get
to
in the camera, lovely. We can't see you. There you go.
there
We
you
can see
go.
you now. There you go.
There you
Stay
go.
right there.
I'm on the laptop, y'all. Y'all got to understand that.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Okay, the
There you
other.
go.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go. Stay
go.
right there. Right there.
Shake it
Hey,
up.
Hey.
other way.
Work
Yeah.
it, girl. Oh,
Hey,
work it. Back it up.
hey,
Back it up. There you go.
hey,
Drop it
hey,
low to the
hey,
floor.
hey. I like say throw it in a circle, girl.
Wait, here I come.
Throw
Hold
it
on.
in
Here
a
I
circle.
come. I'm
Throw it in a circle. Throw
Let
it
me get
in
in
a
the
circle.
house.
Throw it in a circle. Hey,
Here I come. Here I come. Let me turn the light on. Where you at, little dog?
Let's do it. Hey. Pop it up. Bang, bang, bang. Roll it up.
Here I come. I'm turning the light on.
y'all
Here
ain't
we
about
go.
to get me to
Hey.
Hey, get it, Grandma. That's the G right there. Get it, Grandma. That's the G right there.
Hey, wait a minute, Michael.
That was my exercise for the day.
Who yo? Bitch out of shape. Guess what? My grandbabies call me.
What?
One of them said don't call me Ma.
Oh.
No, they call me Ma, girl. That's all she do. Shake it. And she only, what, 3?
Oh, shaky. Mine's only no, 16 months. My grandson's 7. I have a baby girl coming at the end of July.
I got 7
Oh
grandbabies.
my goodness. That's
Seven
so
grandbabies.
awesome.
And they
The
think
grandbaby
they
in
my
the front
crazy.
about, hey. The baby in the front about,
Is she gonna deliver in the hospital, or is she gonna do a home birth?
At the hospital, we only can allow one person in, so me and the daddy gonna be fighting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she said, I need you, Mommy. You don't know about births and no babies. I say, he sure don't. Because of COVID-19 rules and regulations, only one person can come in, and you can't leave out the hospital.
Oh,
And we still on shelter in place. We still in shelter in place where I'm at. We still on lockdown.
Yeah, it's indefinite right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all,
Yeah.
please be careful. There's so much stuff jumping off of my life.
I'm saying right now, like, people need to stay at home,
That's
especially
it.
right now because
Family need to really do that.
no, seriously,
They said
like the second wave is going to be
it
worse
hasn't
than
hit.
the first because anybody that wasn't touched in the first, a lot of these people starting to believe that it was a hoax or it's not real. And so they're going to be very careless and they're already being careless. In the county that I'm in, these people come out without their face mask. They don't wash
Yes.
their hands. They don't have no hand sanitizer on them. They really feeling like they untouchable. And they're going to go
But this,
out and one person affects 3 people. 3.
but think about what's going on now.
If
with
they
the
cough
COVID,
or
but
sneeze in the air without a face mask on, even if they're asymptomatic, those germs linger for hours.
just
You
think
know
about the
what? We don't even
protesting. Just think
know.
about the protesting right now. They're protesting.
Right.
Half them people
Right.
out there are not wearing masks.
They're not wearing masks. And, you
Mm.
know, one person can potentially spread it
No.
past beyond 3
Definitely.
people in a time like now
Oh,
in these
oh.
protests. You can affect hundreds.
Exactly.
And then those hundreds
They
is
running around
going
here
to
acting
affect
a
more
fool.
and more and more. And, you know, as much as I hate to say it, you know, I understand if you feel the need to protest, and I'm not going to never tell nobody not to. I'm going
Right.
to tell
Be
you to be
safe.
safe, though, because, you know, the people that aren't going to be safe, those are the ones that's going to bring it home to their family.
Yep.
Those are
Yep.
the ones that's going to not know that they're sick for up to a week.
Mhm.
And they're going to keep going to work. They're going to keep going out. They're going to keep
And that's what just
doing
happened to
normal things.
my
And
family
that's
up
where
there in
it's going to
Wisconsin.
be worse.
I mean, everybody is getting sick, and they don't want know what. Okay, Memorial Day, y'all all did barbecue, y'all all
Yep.
hanging out,
Yep.
y'all doing that because they say, "Oh, it's open." That don't mean because they say it's open. You have to use your common sense.
Thank
Like,
you.
no,
The 6 feet
Yeah.
is still in place, and the
but you
masks are
feel
still.
like your family. Oh, because they
It's
look
right.
good, they
Yeah.
okay, but you
Yeah.
don't know where that person been, where that person been. Then I did bring to your household, and everybody in your household gonna get sick as well as them. But they might
Right.
get sick, or they might don't get sick, and you get sick because they could be a carrier.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the scary part about it. It's
We
the
don't
that.
even. You know what the scary part about it is? One part, grandma. I'm gonna call you grandma.
Tell me, grandma.
Yeah. The one thing about it is we really don't know what's really out here, but we
Nope.
know it's something serious.
Right.
Yes.
And they just trying to keep us on a bay before we be
Mhm.
doing like these protesters doing now. If we knew what really was out here, what y'all think we'll be doing? Tearing up
But you
everybody.
know, it's about the economy. It's not about the people. It's not about us being safe. It's about the economy opening back up.
That's what it is. The money.
That's what it's about. Because if it wasn't about money, they would be okay with us being sheltered in place
Mm-hmm.
and real, true, essential only. Some of
Yeah.
these places that they're calling and considering essential is not essential to your life and your well-being. And they really could be shut down.
But to
And
me,
they really should be shut down.
I'm
But
an
because
essential.
they can make money and they can call themselves essential, they will.
Yep. I'm an
And why
essential
will they
worker.
do that? They will
I'm an
do
essential
that to
worker.
continue an income coming into their pocket. They don't care about your income. They care about their bottom line. That's it.
I'm
exactly.
an essential worker, and I chose not to go back to work because I have asthma. Stop. Yeah, I have asthma,
Exactly. Your health.
and so I didn't go back to work. I'm not going back there. I was no. Mm-mm. And that's where everybody getting sick at.
Well,
I
you
mean,
know, it's a trip. You know, me being asthmatic, I still been working through it all because at the end of the day, I have a whole family that depend on me. And
mhm,
if I don't have my full income, my household
mhm,
don't run the way that it's supposed to run. And I'm just trying to position myself that later this year, I don't have to be in that predicament. You know,
mhm.
later this year, when all of this is really bad, my ass is going to be on a medical leave. You see what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
could take it now and it can expire in 10 weeks when the shit ain't really bad. It's
Yeah.
gonna get worse. If
And
you
you
look
working
at
on, you know
anything
what?
with the Spanish flu pandemic,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
they didn't learn nothing about
1918.
nothing, you should listen to the part of the second wave.
That's what
It
the
is going
mayor
to
of
be
San
a
Francisco
second
brought
wave.
up.
It will be a third wave. And this may very well be just like influenza, where it is a reoccurring yearly thing.
Virus.
But you know what? This year is an eye opener for everyone. Whatever you wanted to do in life and you sitting at home and not doing anything,
Yes.
what
Say
is
that,
that
lovely.
purpose? Yeah. You're supposed to
I'm
get
putting
out
a
here and
whole
do
business
things.
plan in place for what people want and need, but I'm making it comfortable for them. You know what I'm saying? And convenient for them. And I already got my whole business plan. I'm just waiting on the time for me to put it in action. But I already have my ducks in a row. I'm ready.
Yeah,
You
me
know
too.
what I'm
I
saying?
know.
You know what? I have
I'm
business
ready.
plans too. And I have went to meetings, and I'm trying to do a nonprofit organization because that's what I do. I help homeless people, and I've been doing this for years. But I do it out of pocket, out of mind, out of soul. I just do it, So, and when I was like, okay, before all this happened,
those services going to be needed. Those services are going to be needed after this After this, those services.
Before it even happened, I was trying to get this building that I was seeing, and then it was a lady that I hired to talk for me. I don't know how to talk the business talk, but I can if I need to. I got to that far. But because they give you like 2 and 3 meetings. That last meeting, I needed her to bring it home, just slide it in home. And when we talked about it and she said she was going to do it, she didn't show up. You think I was so freaking pissed. And then after that, here come all this stuff. I was disappointed, but that don't stop you. Just keep on moving. If this is your goal to do, just keep on doing it. That's all I can say. Hey, Manny love. Are you gonna be because it's gonna be doors slapped in your face? You know what I mean? Doors been slapped in my face, and I still do it because this is my heart. You have to love what you do. If you out there gonna work at it, you better be 100 with it because this is your baby.
And that's the thing, like I love what I do as my profession, and I'm trying to incorporate that in my life and my business plans that I'm doing now because I really truly do love what I do day in, day out. That's why I do it. And I love who I do it for, but at the same time, we got to be smart. Like a small little home-based business, it don't have to be your full income, but residual income and something that is more of an asset to you than a liability. And a lot of us can do some little small home-based business, be it a nonprofit, be it a for-profit, be it arts and craft, or just something that's your hobby that you want to, start a channel and get monetized doing what you love to do. It's a lot of things that you could do to put yourself in a position to where if it is something that really does change our lifestyle, that we are not so affected next time. Gotta set ourselves up. Start you a little garden.
You know what? Tell me what y'all vote on this.
Okay.
Give me a 1 if you believe it. Give me a 2 if you think I'm crazy. I think the government, they make money, and this emergency problem, they should handle that. Or would it fall down? Wait a minute. I think I need 3. 1, 2, and 3. What do you think?
You think
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. What did you say?
Very funny as fuck. Okay. What I'm saying is, okay, America can make money. If they can go over to another country and try to take control of their country and don't even know control of their own country. I'm going to start that off with that. Why they can't make money, for emergency for United States, right? That's one. And the second, no,
go ahead. Secondly,
if they do that, will people get more lazier? See, I'm coming into real life right now because I had some on my other brain, but then now my new brain saying, well, maybe If they did give us money, nobody wouldn't work, and economy wouldn't work. Because everybody have a work, everybody have a job, everybody have a title, right? And it's just like the unemployment was giving these people that money. They weren't going back to, oh, you don't make no money as a server. You don't make that money as working for fast food. So they rather sit at home and make that more money. That's the normal. So they trying to come up with, this is what I think they're trying to come up with. Scratch what I said. This is what I think they're trying to come up with. How can we do United States in the poor side of United States? Because the poor side of United States actually build them up, make them rich. We don't get rich. We get poor. They get rich.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to figure out a way. If we keep giving them money, there's everything gonna fall down. Everything.
And when you say them money, who are you referring to?
What you mean them? Well, when I say everything gonna fall down, or
well, you said we keep giving them, and I'm just trying to make sure who you referring to. I'm good on.
No, I'm saying, okay, let me rephrase that because I kind of forgot what I said. But but what I'm saying is, if you let people, if United States, if the government give people this unemployment money,
right?
They give them the extra $600 a month for how long, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't make that in real life,
right?
No,
so they're not going to go back to that little paying job. The poor is taking care of the rich. So they need us to be poor. So they got to figure out, because it's a poor, medium, and rich, right?
Well, I think after this, it's not going to be a medium. I think after this, it's going to be poor or rich. It's not going to be working class, middle class, upper echelon class. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be either you're rich or you're poor. You're either self-sustainable or you're dependent on someone for a job or an income, right? And so we need to, I think as a community, we need to worry about us and not America as a whole. We need to worry about our community and not America, because America ain't worried about us. I mean, let me just say that.
Well,
you see what's going on with China.
But they've been conditioning us.
If
you think about this, just let's just sit back and think about this for the past 2 years. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to y'all because I'm about to finish packing.
Okay. If you think about this.
Good luck on that, love.
Okay. Oh, actually, I can just go on mute and listen. Go ahead. Go.
Okay.
Go.
If you think about the past 2 years, what has been pushed? Automated services, shipping to your house, Instacart, mobile order ahead, pull-up services where they bring it out to you.
They've been
right
for dropping buildings, basically.
They've been conditioning us to lose our jobs. And we just didn't see the writing on the wall. They've been conditioning us in McDonald's. If you go to any newer kind of built McDonald's or refurbished McDonald's, they have a place you could walk up and place your order and not talk to nobody.
Exactly, girl. When I seen that,
so it's ways that they're going to get creative and inventive to be able to take a lot of these jobs from people and justify. COVID made us rethink it when they been rethinking this. Something had to happen to put it in place, because it's a lot of people who resist it. It's a lot of people who still are off the grid in some kind of way. They refuse apps. They refuse those kind of services. They go to the bank and they still cash their check because they want to interact with a teller. You see what I'm saying? It's certain people who have not conformed the way they want us to conform.
Because some people don't know how to conform to that. I learned how to do it, and it took me a minute. And I was like, I'm used to being self-owned. I was used to writing checks till they said do the cards. And then now that I know what I know now, I mean, it's just like some people don't know. Some people can't get bank accounts. Some people can't get these cards.
Right, but it's other ways that we could go around it, right?
Yeah,
They have
found
a
their
lot
way
of
out.
services that a lot of people don't know that they qualify for. For
They can go to
example, if
PayPal.
you get any kind of
What's it?
check, right? If you get, let's just say you on Social Security, right?
Right.
That is a check. You can open a checking account and direct deposit that, which will waive fees in most checking accounts for you to get that. People think they can't afford it because they see the fees, but they have to look beyond the fees. You have to figure it out.
Social Security and every job that's out here offers you a card. They do. They have
They
their own
do.
cards.
And
They
you
have
can
their
you
own
can
company.
you can
That's
also
why
opt to put that
that's why a
into
lot of
your bank
Americans
account.
don't have their
If
money.
you have a bank account, you don't have to use that card. You can
Exactly.
say,
A
I
lot of
don't
people
want
mess
that.
up their
I
bank
want
account
it
and they
here.
can't get one. Or the bank people be like, "Oh, you need a cosigner." See, they do that kind of crap with the banks. I've been there, done that. I've lived on this earth too many years, and they
Yeah,
have
but
done
it's a lot of places that will give people a chance.
exactly. They would.
And okay, I don't know if you remember this, but a few years ago we had a blackout, right?
Yeah.
And then we had a call to action for us to go to these black owned banks and get banking accounts. And the part that a lot of people were against were, oh well, I don't live there, so I can't get a bank account there. When said you can open it up online, and I get a lot of people don't have the resources and the services. Maybe that's something that us young people who are more tech savvy could do. Go into elderly black people homes and teach them how to operate a laptop. Teach them how to send an email.
But you
Teach
know what?
them, it's things that we can do that can help our community.
Yeah, but it depends on what state you in, because they do offer that in a lot of states. And it depends on if somebody love their loved one, or some people like us as advocates, oh, we're gonna teach such and such. I'm still learning. So what I learned, if I know somebody, I just be like, look, this how you do it, but this the far as I could take you. And I don't know what else I could, you got numbers that you could call. They give
Right. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, you got nieces and nephews. You got nieces and nephews that know way more about these computers than you do, because they grew up with a computer in their hand. And so what I'm saying is we need to reach out to our younger youth who are tech savvy and say, look, you need to go to Aunt Sally's house and spend an hour with Aunt Sally and teach her how to send an email and a text message.
There you go.
And you see what I'm saying?
My kids,
we could start with our people first.
Know the most. And I was trying to be out, I lost the channel before, right? Mm-hmm. When I first started trying to do YouTube, they was excited. And then it was like, no, I don't want you on social media. They on social media, but they don't want me on social media. So everything
that's because they don't want you policing their social media. They don't want you policing their social media. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna tell me anyway, but see, they know me. They know right. I'm gonna tell the truth about everything. Ain't no sugarcoat.
Right.
So they didn't want me on the internet. But luckily I came to YouTube, and they don't do YouTube.
Right.
They don't mess with it. I don't mess with Facebook. I don't mess with Instagram. I don't mess with none of that stuff. I stay in YouTube.
Right.
So
and everybody had their preferences, and they, in what application they use or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think my sister in here. Hey, Snack.
Yep.
Yep, she in here.
We really need to, and this has been the call to action for a while. We really need to seek out Black owned business, and we really need to open up more businesses.
Yeah.
And we need to be okay with starting small and building up.
But you know what?
I'm gonna just say the problem I find with this generation versus my generation understood that you start from the bottom and you work your way up.
Exactly.
This generation don't understand that. They think they come in on the top and then they go higher. And
Exactly.
I've had several conversations with young people, you know what I mean? And they really have this. I love their ambition and their
Oh, they good at it, girl. They good.
yeah, I love their ambition. And so I never want to say, no, you can't do it, right? But I always tell them, set yourself up for success. You know what I'm saying? And, baby steps is better than no steps or thinking that you're going to take a leap. Because when you take that leap, that fall going to be hard too.
Oh
Right?
yeah. Oh yeah. 'Cause
So,
my daughter's
humble beginnings
and she's doing
is,
good.
is good.
But you know what? It comes from talking to mama, and mama don't know nothing, right? That's what. Well, that's what they thought.
Exactly, Snack.
But
We need
then
grocery stores. We
when
need
I
gas
talk to when I
stations.
talk to
We need
her,
our own liquor stores. We need our own
well, listen,
farmers markets.
I'm
We
finna
need our
tell you.
own everything. We need our own
Okay,
libraries,
I'm finna
our
tell
own
you.
bookstores, our own,
Okay,
restaurants,
can I talk?
everything.
Okay, what I'm telling you was, I don't know none of this stuff. I know what to do, how to do. I just don't know how to do it business wise. And my daughter did it, and she's still doing it. And I'm like, she ready to get out of certain business and jump into another. And it's kind of hard with this, what's going on right now. And she was like, Mama, since I did truck driving, she was like, oh, I want to go on this route. I can help her with that route, but I can't help her with the behind the scenes part. She said, I got the behind the scenes part. Just let me know how to do this part.
Right.
And it comes from communicating, with a lot of things, because I still volunteer, but I'm going to tell you about your color. My color is black. When it comes to your color, it seems like I volunteer a lot. I do. And it's so hard, and they know. I had this one lady tell me, oh, do this and do that. That's how I know how to, go up there and do the applications and all that and find a building. She taught me that. That's when I was that was when I was in Texas, y'all. And then when I got here, I met another lady, but she kind of half-ass tell you shit. If you want to get what I'm saying. And I'm like, I'm out here and I'm volunteering. I'm trying to learn organization. Well, you know what I want. My thing is, it don't matter. I would help a homeless person. It don't matter. And I've been using my own money. You know what happened was?
But you know what? Can I say
didn't have
this?
no revenue to show this is what I was doing. And I was like, are you kidding me?
But you know what I want to say is, if you have somebody that knows one side of the business and you know the other side of the business, that's a perfect partnership.
Yeah, but she
Because
didn't want
not
to
one
partner with me
person
because
come to
what's
the
my
table
color
with
is.
everything.
What is
I
my
know
color?
a lot about operations. I know a lot about marketing. I know a lot about, cost of good management and everything, but it's a lot I don't know. Right.
Exactly.
And
My daughter
so
know a lot
that's
of
when you
things, but she
employ
can't do
other
it here.
people that know or they have that expertise. I would not know the first of blending teas together, but I know what I want the tea to taste like, right? I know how
Exactly.
to make the tea, but I don't know how to actually create that product. So what I need to do is find somebody that know how to create the product and how to listen
But
to
if
what
you
I
don't,
say I want it to taste like,
if you go,
right?
and if you go, right, you're right. But if you go out there and grind and you get in that community what you want, I mean everybody different. For what I wanted, I had to go out there and volunteer and talk and get, but it seemed like they looking at me like, oh, you might move because I'm talking. Sometimes you can talk too much. And I'm talking, they was like, well, we ain't got it yet. And we've been trying to do it for 30 and 40 years. And
There's always gonna be Debbie Downers, and it's always gonna be people that poop on your parade. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't listen to those people. Actually, those kind of people motivate me. I love when a person tell me what I can't do without a college education, and then I'm
exactly.
here at the same point in life with them. They spent they years going to college and getting a college education. I spent my years going into business and learning the business. And
I
you
used to
got a
have my
business
daughter.
degree, which is great, but I have the business acumen and knowledge because I've been doing it, which is also great, right? But
Right.
when you boil it down, to me, it's apples to apples. You chose apples to oranges. You chose to pay somebody to teach you, and I chose to let somebody pay me and teach me, right?
Exactly. That's what my
And
daughter
and
did.
and the other thing is you now in debt. So
Mhm.
now you on the same income level as me because now you're paying that school back where I'm not.
Or your
And you
income
might
better
make a
than
little bit more than me, but you spending some of that money back and I'm
that.
not.
If you understand,
So,
my daughter dropped out of college and she thought I was mad. And I was like, you know what? As a real mother supposed to do, college is overrated. I said, be careful what you do. Whatever you get into, make sure you be good at it. I tell my kids that. She
uh-huh,
was good. She at the top. She in the corporate world. She can't get no higher. So now,
uh-huh,
I mean, she got her daycare. I mean, she got her own little business and all that, daycare, traveling business at the top. She living her life. But now she want to try something new. And I
uh-huh.
was like, but you know what? I didn't understand at first. I was like, I got on there a little bit. I didn't understand, like, you got all this business about yourself. Why is you keep messing with these corporate people? Because and she said, you know what she told me? She said, Mama, I don't know when all is gonna crush down on me. I'm gonna have
Uh-huh.
these people, business people, in the corporate world that she established herself at. That's why she can't leave. I said, well, if you stay there, you can expand what you already have. If you stay there, but I don't know if I was wrong or right, but I thought I was telling her right. And I can't even do nothing for myself. And I don't care really at this point. I really don't, because it's just me. You
I
know,
feel like, to me, what's really important is that you have a trade, something that is always going to be needed, something that's always going to be beneficial to you, that you can always fall back on. And, I do believe in education. I'm not someone that don't believe that
yeah,
you
she
should
took
get an
she took her
education. I do believe
college
in
courses
education.
online. She did that, but she made it to the top. That you can't make it no further. You
Yeah.
making all the big bucks, but it's still like, when you can work from home or choose to go to work.
I
And
think it boiled down to what's important to you. You know what I'm saying? Some
you know
people,
what she told
what's
me?
important to them is accolades and degrees and plaques and recognition.
Yeah,
And some people, what's
yeah,
important to them is just actually the knowledge, the know-how, the some people are thinkers, some people are doers, right? And
yeah.
so you have all different kind of people, and it take all different kind of people to make any one thing work.
Exactly. It take a team.
So
It
it
take
it, it
it take
does.
a
It
team.
take a team to run a household. When people say I run my household, really everybody in the house make the household run.
All right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is important. Everybody got a role, everybody got a purpose, everybody can do something.
Exactly, and that's how I
Even
like.
my little baby that's 3 can help around the house.
No, she gonna run the whole household when y'all get through.
Oh, she already run the household. What you talking about? Girl, I crumble when she look at me with them eyes. I'll be like, girl, bye. I just tell her, girl, bye. I swear, my baby, she gonna grow up. And when she's sick, she gonna be like, girl, bye. I tell you, because that's what I do to her. I be looking at her and that's all I could say. I can't even chastise the baby. Shit, she
Yeah,
run me.
she'll know no better. She know she gonna get her role, but her role ain't yet. She
She
gonna
get
have
it though. She know when I'm serious though. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I just start
Exactly.
counting. If I count, she gets a movie because she know, oh, mommy done. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
But
count
if
forward?
it's a little
Do you count
light, I don't wanna yell at her
I
all
know,
the
but do
time.
you count forward? Do you count backwards?
Oh, I count every which way. Sometimes if but she know. If I start at 5, she knows she got to 1. If I start at 1, she knows she got to 5. We don't play no games around here. You see what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
she do get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? That's my boo bop. I love her. I waited for her for a long time. So she get way more than her fair share.
And you look at your kids and you look at them like, what can I do better? And
Yeah.
luckily, in my situation, I mean, I ain't been with no kids over 10 years. I mean, my kids are grown over 10 years. But
Yeah.
when I was going through the thing, I did what I had to do, and I wasn't successful, but we lived like we was okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't have no problems or issues. But then I had to think about, let me still this in my kids, the knowledge that I have in my brain right now before the cells start leaving. If y'all get what I'm saying. And I still
Yeah,
don't.
this my second time around, and I didn't have the formative years with my kids
Yeah.
because they my bonus kids. And you know, when I got them, they were 11 and 8, so they already had their own way of doing and thinking and
Oh yeah.
being.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I taught them as much as I could through the resistance. You know, but this one, I have her from birth. You know, so it's different. And because I've been through it one time around, I'm not trying to do it the same way and expect different results, you know. So I am trying to learn my hand in patience and picking and choosing my battles, because with my bigger kids, I felt like I had so little time to teach them everything
Yeah. And
that I was hard on them.
I'm teaching it to my grandkids.
Yeah, I was hard on my bigger kids because I only had 7 years with my son, and I only had, 10 years with my daughter before they were 18.
Yeah.
And even though you still a mom to them, once they hit that age, they don't listen as good
You already know.
once they hit 14, 15,
They younger than
so
you.
it was a lot of learning lessons for me as a mother,
And that was
a
my
little more
learning lesson.
patience, a little
And
more
then my kids to
understanding.
this day be like, oh, I love my grandbabies and they can do things that they have done before. Oh, they get away with it. I couldn't get
Right.
away with it. Well, I think grandparents supposed to be more mushy, but at the same time teaching too.
It's a different way of teaching, because the way my great grandmother teach my daughter is different from the way my mom teach her, is different from the way I
Yeah,
teach her. You know what I'm
you
saying? And
get
she gets
better.
all three ways of learning, and it's all the same lesson.
You get better
We
at
all
what you
telling
do.
her to pick up her toys, but my mom is gonna do it for her,
Mm-hmm.
right? My grandma is gonna tell her until she get tired of hearing it, and
No,
then I'm gonna
wait, I
come
could tell
and
my
make her
grandbaby.
do it. You know
I could
what I'm
tell,
saying?
I could tell my grandbaby, pick that up, clean that up. They do it. And they can
Right,
understand why when they tell them to do it, they look at them like, is you a joke? Or whatever.
right.
I said, well, that's how
Right.
you
But they
have to
test
be.
you. They test you a whole lot more as the parent than they do the grandparent. And I
Yeah.
don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know
Because
if
we learn, we
the
live,
age thing
we
get them confused.
we
Like my
all
mama
live the
young and she my friend. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but we
Because
live
I was the same way with my mom and my grandmother. My grandmother said something to me once and it
and
was done.
listen.
And my mom say something to me until she's screaming at me. And then I'm looking at her like, why you screaming at me? Not knowing that she didn't ask me 5 times nicely. You know, kids are a trip. They play with you and they test you, but
But
I
no,
was just
it is, you know what it is? We have did that, done that, and it's easier for us than them.
right.
And it's funny when they couldn't wait. You know how you had the kids in the house, they couldn't wait to get grown. And then they
Mm,
be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. And
mm,
then they calling you today, like, I don't know what's wrong with dude. I don't
mm.
know what's wrong with her. I was like, you gotta work it out. I worked it out with you. Work it out. Girl,
Right.
tickle pink. Because I'm not gonna work out your problem with your kid. I'm gonna work
And
it
it's
out
funny
with
because
your kid and me.
I did that with my sister a lot too, right? And like, it's certain things I just won't do that my mom did. But I find myself doing a lot of the stuff my mom did or said, and I remember not liking it. And now, but it's a couple things that I just said I absolutely won't do because I don't believe in it.
Okay, but it's a lot
And
that you do.
one of the things that I absolutely don't believe in is saying, do as I say, not as I do. I absolutely don't believe in that saying. And so I don't say that to my kids. And my mom also, she was the kind of mother, kids are to be seen and not heard.
I was that mother.
And I absolutely did not believe that with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I believe that they have a voice, but I have the ultimate say.
I didn't have that with my mother because I ran away from home at really early age. But when I got them, my house be speaking span clean, and they be like, "How many kids you got? 3."
Right.
Now you go in their room, it might be a disaster area.
Right. Keep it in your room.
Yeah, they sleep in that. But my whole house wasn't nasty. Oh
right.
No. So they didn't know I had kids. And it's just what kids be seen and not heard. I let you go out and have a good time during the summertime because I stayed in Wisconsin. So the winter times, I have to take them out. You have to do things with your kids. If not, just play games with them in the house if you don't want to go out. I mean, they still have to be kids.
Right.
And then when I have company, nobody never heard from them. And that's the way it is. And then when,
well, that's the way it was when I was raised. You know what I'm saying? When my mom had company, I couldn't go out in her and be in her face and in their conversation and all of that. If I came out the room, it was to get something to drink or use the restroom. And then I went back in my room. Like, that's how it was supposed to be. But the other thing
always has a designated older person with the kids to watch out for the kids. See, people don't understand that. If you got kids on the same level, that ain't gonna work because anybody can sneak in, or she might be in the bathroom. No, I have an older niece or a great niece because I got some great nieces, so nephews. They monitor the bathroom.
The other what?
The other bags we buy at the store.
That's your 3-year-old.
Yes. What you looking for?
Girl, he talks just like my little.
What toy?
Another toy.
Another toy? You're not satisfied with the 2 you open?
No.
Why?
Because I have a tiny doll.
I know you have a doll.
I have a tiny doll.
I was gonna get that to you tomorrow.
No.
No?
No.
Why?
I'm gonna open it tonight. Right here.
No, sounds so sweet.
She's something else, girl. She's trying to.
I'm sorry, she. I'm thinking about my
yes.
The other bags from we buy at the store.
Yeah, I get the other bags.
Come here.
Not right now.
Why?
Because you got other 2 toys you can play with right now. You don't need all of them.
Ask you why 50 million times.
Girl, and then you know what? In about 2 seconds, I'm gonna get tired of it and get up and get it. And she know that. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, look, here.
But that's what happens. Even though people see things on camera, and it is what it is. I don't want to talk about that. I really don't.
Well, I think it ain't no manual that come with the kids, and it ain't no manual that come with being a kid. And every child is different, and it's no cookie cutter way of raising,
It's not a cookie cutter, but when you see like you doing a little bit too much, somebody can intervene. Let them intervene, and it could be better. Never think that anyone could tell you nothing. I learn every day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I learn every day. Like I'm learning this short reel. I didn't come on you and be like, "Oh, why are you telling me how to cook that? I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna do it." No, I want to learn it because I don't know how. And I've been 50 for how long? Well, since March. But I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I think everything is a teachable moment, and honestly, for me, what I really, truly, truly learned as an adult was separate me from what I feel is my adolescent mind versus my adult mind.
Girl, say it again. I wish you could type it so I could put it down.
My adolescent mind versus my adult mind. I learned more from my kids than I think I taught them. And they teach me every day, and you never stop learning. And I feel the same way about my mom, and I never saw it that way. I thought my mom taught me everything, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm still teaching her. And
And you
You
know what?
never stop learning,
My kids are
unless you want
teaching
to.
me. My kids are teaching me. I got a 32, finna be 33. I got a 31-year-old. And my baby, I think he gonna be, 29, girl. I forget their ages. But they teaching me.
Yeah,
And
and
sometimes
that's
they
how it's
be like,
supposed to
Mama,
be.
just shut up and sit down. People would think, oh, your kids disrespect you. No, if I'm talking and not listening, if they don't say shut the fuck up, I won't shut the fuck up because I feel like I'm the mama. I'm supposed to tell them what to do. But guess what? At this point in my life, I'm welcome you to tell me what, if it's right. Now, if it's wrong, is another issue. But
Right.
I want to listen. Just like I want them to listen to me when they call me and be like, Mom, I'm having an issue. And I'm like, look, dude, this how it is. Look, baby girl, this how it is. I want you to listen as well. I have to listen too.
Okay, so I went in the kitchen and I looked in the bag. You already got the stuff. So what other stuff are you talking about? Because it ain't no more.
The other bags that you buy.
He finna tell
What are
you.
you talking about?
I pulled some out and then.
Yeah, you pulled it out. You pulled all of the toys out. That's it. That's all you got.
Why did you buy me a lot of things?
I did.
Why did you buy me those things? I wanted more.
No. No, she's not. She's being very ungrateful, and I feel like I need to take.
Wait a minute, she said, why
I feel like I need to take it all back. You're not
Yeah,
getting
that's what
more.
we do.
You need a nap. That's what it is. Are you trying to get? Hold on. Really?
Trouble, Gary.
Do you want me to count? You want me to count? 1.
Abby she going through that terrible thing.
Okay, so then you need to stop cutting up and take your toys in the house. You shouldn't have them out here. Take your
Tell her
toys
give
in
you
the
a
house.
hug. Tell her give you a hug and leave it
Girl,
alone.
she with the hook. She TIRED. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
I gotta spell it, girl. She will have a straight connection because she know what that
She
means.
what? Wait a minute. Say the letters again.
TIRED.
What the hell is that?
SLEEPY.
Don't call me that.
Why? Because you know what it means now. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Now she gonna laugh.
Get a kiss. Get a kiss. You want to sing? You want to sing for me? Sing.
All right, love. Grandmama.
Yeah, I'm about to have to probably go because she is cutting up. You want to
Okay,
sing a song?
I'm about to get off here anyway. We've been on here an hour and 30 minutes, and I gotta come back and cook.
Oh yeah.
I gotta do
I
it.
think okay. So I think I'm gonna make the tomato pie. I think I'm gonna make it tomorrow.
And make it your
And
way.
the variation that I'm doing, you said you put sausage in it, so I'm gonna put
I told
Italian
I
turkey
didn't put
meat.
no meat in it. I just made it point blank like that. And I told Demetri, I said, girl, you put some sausage in. And girl, that's gonna
Well,
be
I think I'm gonna put meat in mine, but I'm definitely putting mushrooms. I'm
Oh.
definitely putting spinach.
Oh.
And I got the small cherry tomatoes instead of the big sliced tomatoes because those reduce down and cook down.
You know, on a paper towel, make sure you drain them.
I am because my husband absolutely hates tomato.
Oh Lord, he ain't gonna eat that.
Yes, he is. Cause he likes it when I cook. Like I take those small cherry tomatoes, the little cherry ones, and I'll half them, and then I'll make fresh marinara. He loved that. Once they cooked, he like it. So I'm gonna actually cook those tomatoes a little bit before I put it in the pie. Yeah, and then I'm gonna drain it.
To see it. Yeah, oh, I'm so happy to see him. Be like, girl.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely do the video, and then I'll upload it and let y'all know how it tastes. But I'm super excited. I went and got all my ingredients today. What I didn't have, except for the basil, because I'm gonna use dry basil.
I know I got fresh basil and I'm loving my journey with these planting shit, but I ain't never planted nothing.
I don't want to buy another plant, another fresh herb. I want to plant them. So
I
that's
can't
kind of
plant it. I
been the
gotta
reason why I'm
plant
not buying fresh herbs, because I said if I keep buying them at the store, I'll
it.
never plant it.
Oh yes, you will. All you gotta do is put it in the water when you bring it home. And once it get root, you put it in. Look at me trying to tell you what to do and my shit fucking up. But yeah, I'm learning.
You want to go take a nap? Okay, I'm about to go lay her down for her nap.
All right, lovely.
It was
That's
good
great.
talking to you, and I'm gonna send you the recipe for the short ribs.
And I gotta do that. I gotta go to the store and find the dang on short ribs now.
Yeah, go get you some good ones from the butcher if you can,
Yeah, that's
and
where I
then
go if they got them.
yeah, and then you got to watch the upload for the variation on that pie. But I think you would really like it
Hmm.
because it wasn't sweet, and it was still airy and light, but it was
I could do a different pie so I could
thicker.
taste the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a Kool-Aid pie, but it's just a different variation of
Yeah,
it.
everybody do it different. Somebody told
Yeah.
me to put cream cheese in there. I was like, well, that's
That's what I did. I put cream cheese, but I used another ingredient, not the whipped cream or
okay.
the heavy cream. I used a different ingredient.
Okay.
And when I tell you that pie was so good when I tasted it,
So it's all
my
you already
I ate the
uploaded it.
whole pie, lovely. I did not share the pie.
I think I wait a minute. I didn't see the recipe, but I think you said I'm not sharing none of it.
I didn't share but 3 bites. My daughter got
I'm
two
gonna beat
bites
you up.
and my husband got one.
Beat you up.
And my fat butt, I'm not ashamed to say, I ate a whole pie. It took me 4 days to eat it,
But it
but
was
I
good.
ate that thing. Hmm.
Exactly.
I sure did.
All right, love. Take care of that
All
baby
right,
of yours. And she a mess. Girl, I ain't gonna say she
girl.
when I say she a mess, she
She a
got
hot mess.
no,
Girl,
she
you
got
forgot
you
the
under
hot
control,
on it.
girl.
Girl, you forgot
Huh?
on it. She a mess. I'm sending somebody this summer. But
I'm
okay,
loving you to death.
let me go.
I love your energy.
Bye.
I love you. Deuces is never by deuces. I
I love
see
you
you
too.
later.
Oh yeah, later. That's what I usually say later. Look
Yeah.
at the dog, mommy. You see the puppy? All right.
Here I come. Oh, I love it, dog. I love it. I love it. Oh, hey, oh, snap, girl, I got to- Oh, she made her own crust. Yeah. She did make her own crust. She did say that. But walnuts, I love it. Oh, that'll give it another different girl. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that'll give it a whole nother flavor. For real, it would. Because I like the crust more than I like the Kool-Aid pie. I like the Kool-Aid pie taste, but that crust gave it like a soothing taste. And when she put walnut on there, girl, baby, bye. I would eat that. Because I don't pick walnuts. I don't buy walnuts, but I eat walnuts. I'm just saying. Because I don't bake and cook that much to do that. Oh yeah. And thank you guys for showing me so much love. I appreciate y'all. I do. It's about to rain, y'all. Well, I'm finna make a dish in a few hours that one of my subscribers said that I'm gonna do. If y'all look at my last channel, y'all probably know, I mean my last video. So I like you a fool. Girl. Yeah, Miss Manny be cooking. Demetra, they be over there cooking. Miss Manny be cooking though. I can't hear. I don't know. I didn't drop it. I mean, I think everybody else here. But I've been on like an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm trying to do an all day thing before I get drunk and cuss a hoe out if I hear something. What you mean? I ain't made none yet. But I know in a couple hours I'm about to make a dish, drop that, and I hope I don't have to cuss the hoe out because it's Saturday. I ain't never heard of that one, High Life. I can't hear you, love. Can y'all hear? Hear what? I hope everything okay. Probably was my oh yeah, I'm doing laundry too. That's what you heard? Yeah, I'm doing laundry too. Girl, I be making it happen in the house. I ain't no woman sit on the long line and don't cook, clean, and none of that. I want to try. Okay. Yeah, I know that African fish stew. I see me doing that. I like be I like be cooking too, Manny. And she be holding off recipes. We gonna have to jump on her and get her recipes. Anyway, I love you guys and y'all just be safe out here. And I'm so happy y'all made me feel good right now because I was feeling really awful at first. I appreciate that. Banana pudding with the Girl Scout. Wait, girl, no. I ain't think about using the Girl Scout cookies to make a banana pudding. A fresh tomatoes, onion rip, blend the reduce of the stove. Okay. She need to share. I know, right, man? She need to share all that shit. I like African food too. I just don't know how to cook it like appropriate. Food. You know what? I seen that and I still don't know how to make that. I'm gonna look it up. And that's gonna be hard. Y'all gotta love my people. High Life, we gotta love you. Yeah, we High Life. Okay, when all this stuff get done, I don't know. I don't think, girl, we ain't gonna never see each other. But I want to try all that stuff too. And I know you like right around the corner from me. I know. I tried it in Texas, and some of it was good and some of it wasn't. But I didn't try everything. They like a lot of vegetables, and they make their vegetables so good. And I don't like vegetables, but I ate those. I was tearing them up. And they gave me some chicken. Um, that shit didn't even taste like chicken. I said, "You sure this chicken?" They was cracking up. To eat some crab, even to her new house. Where you move? Where she moving to? It's almost done. That would be nice. Or do right. I'm that's the right. Let's get it right. I'm going to tell you I won't love and not make right. That's the right. I don't know why. Time I do it, I know now. I don't know why. Every now and then I feel like not that you feel good. Oh, no. I like I like all that hot stuff. Why? I'm gonna start eating hot stuff so I can go to job. I gotta eat hot stuff and then the food. You know, you got to start doing something. Everybody's doing hot. I can do a hot challenge of really good before I can do that. But I can do no challenge. I don't do that much. I can't do hot stuff. What the hell can I do? Yep, yep, it's all hot. I'm watching that. I feel like you that I can do some mild, not hot stuff, but hot stuff. I like it one hot. Oh, and you know what this said? It's in the fire. I love it. Some buffalo fish, buffalo fish have a lot of bone stuff, but I like the real of the stuff and get off. I had a buffalo fish since I left the past. That was 7 years ago. I'm not even on a mic. I'm on the laptop. I'm just sitting here. Y'all still can't hear me? I guess it's time for me to go. Because it's time for me to make me a drink. And when I get drunk, after I make this meal, I'm going to have a good night cussing people out if I find out something else. Yeah, if I find out something else tonight, somebody might be getting cussed out tonight. For real. Because I talked a lot of little shit. I want to see how they come back. And yeah, I'm going to make this meal for my subscriber. And it's many. It's many. And I'm going to make it. And my husband's like, yes. So I was like, okay. So I'll be back here in a minute. Click on the photo and sub again. Oh, when they in the chat. Oh yeah. I don't know why they stopped that. I really don't, but it's no, I need some mods, but yeah. I don't know. If I catch it, then I guess it is what it is. I don't know. But let me get up. I have to run to the store right quick, right? And then I'm come back, take a shower, because once I leave the house, I gotta come back and take a shower. No. Oh, me and Gina had the same mods. I had some wonderful mods. Gina got some good mods. And I had a couple of hers, and then I let them go because I didn't want them to have to choose sides or anything. And they still come look at me, I hope. Girl, I'm finna take a shower after I leave and go to the store. You know. See, I like, no, we in Arizona. Girl, once you walk out this house and move around, you gotta come back to take a shower. But we take a shower anyway because of this corona stuff. Only thing I don't do is wash my hair. Because I wish I could wash it every day. Oh yeah, we okay. I don't say we okay, but we just sometimes you just gotta let things go sometime. If it don't work with a person and you try, I mean, I did something wrong. I should have never said nothing. That was out of order for me. And this the last time I'm saying it. It was. But it came out. I was intoxicated and it came out. And then I got pissed. And then that's how shit happened. But I mean, we good. I just wish she could say my name. And I wish she would saying that I have a problem because I'm an alcoholic. I don't have a problem. Do you? I'm happy. I did what I had to do in life. Raise my kids, and now I'm trying to raise myself. So why is I'm unhappy? I'm enjoying my life. Let me enjoy it. And when you get here, you I've been drinking goddamn tea all day. Don't my voice sound different? Because when I get up in the morning, this voice don't sound like that. As soon as I start drinking some liquor, it's gonna go right back down. Yeah, happy is healthy. And I like to laugh and joke around, but you know, I like to learn things too. That ain't there I go. There you go, there you go, there you go. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me get my butt up out of here so I can run to the store and get the little things that I have to get. I hope I don't get no more. And come back here and get on live with y'all again so y'all can see what I'm gonna make today. It's supposed to be an appetizer. I'm gonna make this into a meal. I ain't gonna be cooking all that today. I thought I wasn't gonna have to cook today, but I always say that and wind up cooking. Let me say I got my my phone in the chuckle. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. If y'all don't come back, if not, I'll be back too, sis. Y'all be out there safe. Blessings to every person in the United States and America and the world. Everybody is human, baby. There's no color. There is no color to the black man getting murdered. And we're going to stop that. We're going to stop that. Because it shouldn't be no color. I'm up out of here. Deuces. Why I keep doing that? Oh, and I got some more to say. I better not say it. I better not say it. I'll wait till later. Later, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Peace and deuces. What if I say chicken grease? Fish grease, pork grease. Y'all, I'm tripping. I just love y'all. Thank y'all for coming and sharing love with me.